Right then, recruitment video. So if you don't know who we are, Darkside Developments, we tune diesel engines. We also go racing.
Oh, racing! Come on!
Now, the race cars that are behind me, they can be a bit problematic at times, but we need the right person to come in, manage the team that we've got. We just want to go and have an enjoyable time. And if the right person comes along, maybe we can expand what we're doing. We've got an articulated lorry full of the right gear. We've got tons of spares, loads of enthusiastic people that want to come along. We're just missing that final sort of member of staff that's going to come along and manage everything. We've got Scott who loves to be organised. You don't need to really know what happens inside a diesel engine to know how to make a car go fast, so ignore that side of things. We're trying to build cars that beat factory-built race cars, or that do beat factory-built race cars. So we are looking for somebody with, I'd say, at least 3 years experience, but it'd be nice if we had somebody with a little bit more. The pay, it can be at the bottom end of the scale, is going to be mid-30s. There's no real top end of the scale for what we want, depending who we get. But as with anything, we've got to get the right people, we've got to pay the right money. But people wanting the big wages have got to do the big work and justify the salaries. We're pretty flexible on how this is going to work. At the minute, we've got a portion of a unit, it's probably about 2,000 square feet or something like that. So it's not small, but it's not huge. We have got the chance, an opportunity to move into another unit that's probably not tons bigger floor space, but going to be a bit easier to work in. So we're pretty flexible on the hours, how we want to work it. Most of the work during the race season is going to be in the workshop leading up to the races, which are on the weekend. So obviously there'll be a few days off in the week rather than working 5 days and then working all week and then straight back into 5 days. So we're pretty flexible in that respect. So the person we are looking for needs to be capable of managing multiple staff members whilst keeping a track of the inventory in the truck and making sure the cars are all ready to rock. The last thing we want to do is be taking the cars to the track needing work, so we need somebody who can work through all the sheets that we've got and create new processes if we're missing something, because we've only been racing since 2019, so five and a bit years of racing really, because we didn't do a full season in that 2019, I don't believe. But we've had success all the way through, but some of it's been a bit harder than it needed to be for many various reasons. But getting the right person here that can work with our workshop manager, that'd be absolutely perfect. So please send your CV, a little bit of a cover letter, tell us what you've been doing. If your CV's not fully up to date, that doesn't matter. If you've been doing rubbish jobs in the meantime, but you've had some really good experience in the past and you really want to push it, there's not going to be tons of travelling outside of going to the race tracks. Not like with some jobs where you're flying all over the world and driving all over Europe to do them. We're going to try it. This sort of job is going to be aimed at somebody that maybe wants to slow things down a little bit on the travel side, but wants to have a little bit more control in how things are done and what things get done to the cars, the modifications. So we've got a pretty relaxed rule set that we're working to. It's power to weight plus a few little bits, so there's quite a bit of freedom there. These cars are pretty heavily developed, but they're never finished, so it'd be nice if we could finish them, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. So yeah, apply within and send it to jobs@darksidedevelopments.co.uk. Tell us what experience you've got, and we'll go from there.